making your drive easier and less exhausting. Lately, with EVs blowing up, driver assist systems have become a huge topic, but at the same time, some accidents caused by these systems are getting a lot of attention. So, what are the basics of using driver assist? Where's the safety line? Recently, the auto platform Dongchedi launched a massive experiment, simulating real-world accidents to see what's what. They set up these accident scenarios on actual highways and city streets. In total, they ran 15 different tests with nearly 40 car models from over 20 brands, both domestic and international. They used prop cars, dummies, and even simulated real traffic flow. All the cars you see people driving now are level 2 driver assist. This basically means the car can control acceleration, braking, and steering. This includes common features like ACC, adaptive cruise control, and lane keep assist, all working together. We bought every single car ourselves, randomly, straight from the dealerships. The day before the tests, we disabled all OTA, over-the-air, updates to make sure every car was running the latest official software. It sees the cones, hard braking. Okay, so right now I'm in a super common highway accident scenario. There's a construction zone, and a truck is parked, blocking part of the lane. There's still a 2.5 meter, about 8 feet, between the cones and the truck, which is enough space for these cars to get through. For the highway tests, 36 cars participated. The top speed was set to 130 kilometers per hour, or about 80 miles per hour, which is the max for these systems to engage. The construction zone was set up to national standards, and at night, all car lights were on auto. Whoa, this is dangerous. What's it gonna do? It's gonna crash. It's gonna crash. Way too close. In the highway construction scene, almost half the cars, 47%, managed to avoid a collision with the truck and the cones. Very few could actually navigate through. Some cars even alerted the driver to take over just a split second before impact. It warned the driver to take over just fractions of a second before hitting the truck. A human just can't react that fast. The common problem was that the cars didn't slow down enough. Highway construction zones are something you see all the time. When using driver assist, you absolutely have to stay focused and be ready to take over at any moment. A lot of people in the industry think city driving is way harder than highway driving because there's just so much more going on. Is that really true? We picked a few common city scenarios to find out. In our roundabout test with a merging car, some driver assist systems just barreled straight in, ignoring other cars. They were slow to react, slow to brake. It could easily cause an accident. Same goes for pedestrians and e-bikes. And now we see it's true. At least a small portion of these cars aren't great at detecting child-sized targets. Navigation pilot is on. That's too fast for 40 kilometers per hour. It spotted the target way too late, leaving almost no time for the AEB, automatic emergency brake for the child crossing the road. Test was only 58%. Official data shows that for young kids, accidents involving them walking are the most common cause of injury or death, with crossing the road making up the biggest chunk at 41.56%. When it comes to ghost peeking, scenarios like different cars have different sensing abilities. Please avoid this while driving. Their ability to detect the environment still varies. Their overall logic and reasoning, it's just not at a human level yet. Right now, driving automation is split into 6 levels. Level 3 is the dividing line. Anything below it is driver assist. Anything above is conditional autonomous driving. There are no certified Level 3 products on the market here. Level 2 requires the driver to be fully engaged, eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, at all times. So if an accident happens, unless you can prove the crash was caused by a product defect, the driver is 100% responsible. This accident simulation by Dongchedi is super important. It helps us understand lane change cancelled. It helps us understand the true function of driver assist and focus on our own driving safety. It's a huge wake-up call. This year, authorities have set clear rules for how car companies can market these systems and define their safety limits. But judging by the viral videos on social media and the results of this simulation, it's clear that a lot of people still need to learn how to use Level 2 driver assist correctly. It can definitely make driving less tiring, but it is not the same as fully autonomous driving. The traffic authorities want to stress this again. Using driver assist illegally or unsafely can lead to fines, liability for accidents, or even criminal charges. At the end of the day, your safety is in your own hands.